Star Citizen has no shortage of virtual spaceships, from the most humble space pickup to the grandest of futuristic yachts. It's one of the things that fans love to talk about, what they like and why they chose that. And given the impact that ship sales have had on Star Citizen funding, even for ships that aren't yet available for players to fly, it's clear that a lot of us care a lot about virtual spaceships. But why? I'm Farrister, and this video takes a step back from the passion that unites many of us to try and figure out what it is about the ships of Star Citizen that captivate us in such a manner. So, a few caveats as always when talking about such things. Not everybody feels the same way about ships, and that's okay. Maybe you just need your ship to get you from A to B and don't really care much beyond that. Maybe you're even one of the people who has figured out how to play without your own ship by renting or linking up with other players. Obviously, with a generalization there will be exceptions. However, this video seeks to explore some of the reasons why many of us do care a lot about our virtual spaceships. And, as an important reminder, as much as people like to talk about the ships they spent money on, buying in-game with UEC credits is a viable option too. There's no need to be spending a fortune if you don't need to. For many players, their ships are their in-game home. A lot of ships, large and small, come with a bed for logging out, and many also carry living areas for eating, relaxing, or perhaps even doing what needs to be done. As the Star Citizen universe accessible to players gets larger, these living areas may become more and more important as a setting for hanging out with friends, or admiring the verse, or just as a familiar reference point for you as a player as the world outside the window changes. Many ships are also key enablers to access the gameplay that players want from the game, whether that's as a dedicated mining ship, salvager, gunboat, or a multi-purpose multi-crew platform. Ships can unlock the opportunity to play the game in the way that you want to. Naturally, this is a little bit of a double-edged sword at a time when some of that gameplay isn't yet available, and so there's an element of speculation attached to some players' aspirations. But even having the most lowly and humble starter ship can really open up a considerable horizon of gameplay loops for players, even in the current build of the game. There's also an element of identity. Your ship can say a lot about you. It can make a statement. Maybe you're a roughneck salvager just grafting away to make ends meet on your Aegis Reclaimer industrial ship. Maybe you're a roguelike pirate who thinks the rules don't apply to you, celebrating your freedom of the space lanes aboard your Drake Corsair. Or maybe you like people to know you're a well-to-do, respectable, well-funded citizen who enjoys the finer things in life as you float around in your Origin 600i. To an extent, the ships are an outward projection of what we want to represent of ourselves, of our character, in the game. They remove us from the everyday life we live in and help cement what we want to be amongst the stars. Not every ship can be the best ship. In fact, I'd personally argue that if the game is balanced right, no one ship could ever be the best at everything, but every person could find the best ship for them, to complement, shape, and mould their gameplay, to be the outward extension of their style, and to be their home amongst the stars. And that's why the ships of Star Citizen might just always be king. But hopefully you might share your thoughts in the video comments. As always, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel but would like YouTube to show you more videos like this, then you might want to press that button, and if you thought this video was interesting or thought-provoking, Or maybe you just enjoyed looking at shinies of spaceships. If so, pressing the like button will give me the prompt to make more videos like this in future. But otherwise, and as always, thank you for watching.